Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl TK, or Takar if you're feeling personable. I don't know. I don't care these days. But so today I'm trying to put together some headphones for a podcast that me and Shay are doing currently, or at least working on. Let me not say currently. And I have all these cords everywhere. And I've bought I don't know how many adapters to get this stuff going. Personally, I am tired of spending my money and things don't work. But I have another adapter coming in tomorrow, and I'm kind of just like, bro. But I have to think of it as investing in myself, or investing in us. Let me change my words around. Investing in ourselves and just getting this podcast started and everything, because honestly, a lot of people have approached me with podcasts and a lot of the time it falls through. But Shay wanted to start a podcast. It was her idea. You know, I'm kind of like a go with the flow kind of person when necessary, especially when it comes to things like this. Like, I just kind of like, oh, if that's what you want to do, let's do it. Like, I have all the resources, the materials, like the tools to basically do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get this stuff started. But I'm having a lot of complications because I'm trying to hook up this to my phone. But I had to buy a completely separate adapter in order to do what I need to do. So it's a little frustrating, but you know, usually when it comes to being a content creator, there's a lot of trials and tribulations that they do not tell you about, because sometimes you don't have the equipment and your equipment needs additional equipment. And I'm like, I'm not tech savvy. Honestly, if I had known there was like a little microphone adapter specifically for a phone and this kind of microphone, I wouldn't have dropped $40 just now. Well, not just now, but you get what I'm saying. I've spent a lot of money over time just trying to make sure that the audio for the podcast was put together. So, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. Honestly, with all of these, it's gonna come in handy eventually. I don't know when, but we're going to praise God. And praise God, we're going to thank Him, because without Him, we would have nothing. But, yeah, that's my frustration. But besides that, I really want to talk about the election results. And honestly, I am disappointed. I am honestly pretty damn scared. I'm not going to lie to you, because it's like being a part of the 92 or 97%, between the two numbers, y'all get what I'm saying. But it's like black women really showed up at the polls trying to make sure that everybody was good. And it was like that night when Texas turned red, I was pissed. But it's like I shouldn't have been surprised, because Texas is just one of those states where you have racists everywhere. Like, it's pretty sad, to be honest. But my emotions and my thought process towards the results were kind of just like, oh my gosh, we're going to die. And I was trying not to think like that and kind of like just get out of that mindset. But then I saw a few black women just explaining why we're taking a rest while we're sitting down. And I needed that reminder, because it's like, okay, well, we gave a fugazi fuck about y'all. We care about everybody in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you piss us off, we're still going to find some kind of way to be there for you, because a lot of us don't want to see anybody assed out. Unfortunately, that's just how we are as people. Most black women will defend you until the end of earth. Like, that's really how, we operate. And it's like everybody's kids are our kids when they're in danger type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we try our best to guide people and protect people when they feel like they don't have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just hurt my feelings. And it's like a lot of well, women are attacking Miss Harris, asking where she's at and what she's doing. And I'm like, y'all should have rallied at them polls. Why are y'all bothering her? Go ask your new president, Mr. Wig, what he's going to do. But you know what? She tried to tell y'all. She tried to warn y'all. A lot of y'all were just kind of like coming up with dumb reasons on why not to vote for her. And I'm like, honestly, at the end of the day, y'all didn't want to see a black woman in office, and that's okay. That's cool. That's fine. But just know we didn't storm the Capitol like the others did. we didn't do that. Yes, we're disappointed, but we're not destroying property and trespassing. We're not doing that. But regardless, it's like the results kind of like threw me off, bro. And it's like in Texas, they have this abortion law, and I fear for all the pregnant women. I truly do, because it's like we need the proper health care to make sure that our pregnancies are going to go well. And if they don't, we shouldn't have to be damn near dead just to get some attention. Like, you see how weird that is? Men being concerned about women body parts will never make sense to me. And quite frankly, I don't think men should be gynecologists, but that's just me. I'm just saying, if you don't have the equipment, how would you know how I feel? How would you know what I needed if you don't have the same equipment? Now, don't get me wrong. I do respect the men who know what they're doing and they're gynecologists and all that. I appreciate y'all so much. The ones that have empathy and sympathy, and the ones that can truly understand what a woman is dealing with mentally and physically. So I appreciate the ones that actually do their jobs. But me personally, like with politics, y'all have no right to tell me anything about my body. You really don't. But I'm not gonna go on a tangent about that. But I just need y'all to understand that the government is supposed to work for us. They're not supposed to work against us. And honestly, growing up, I never understood how important politics was, because I was one of those people where it's just like, well, my vote's not gonna matter. It's not like I don't care, like I don't do politics. And at my big old age of 30, I see a lot of people saying that now, and I'm like, dude, that matters. And a lot of us are uneducated when it comes to things like that. Like, there's a lot that I didn't even know about the Constitution, to be honest, but that's on me because I did not pay attention in school like I was supposed to. So it is what it is. But as long as I'm learning from it, and with that knowledge, I hold on to it and use it to the best of my abilities to make sure that others know. But it's like right now, it's a very trying time. And it's just like, Wig is not doing anything for the people whatsoever. He's so concerned about the rich people. He's so concerned about, you know, it's just very sexist, very racist. Everything is just really frustrating me. I can't even think straight, let alone talk, because it's so stupid. And it's like, people were so concerned about eggs. You worried about eggs? And it's like, you're not concerned about the eggs that people produce with themselves. Like, you're worried about who's allowed in the bathroom. You're worried about who can have a baby and who can't. Like, it's just crazy, because everything that he's doing has nothing to do with the economy. It has nothing to do. Like, prime example, he changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico. And I'm not going to say it, but y'all seen it. It's the Gulf of fucking Mexico. We can't just take shit and rename it. Same thing with Lake Lanier. That's going to be forever going to be Oscarville. So it's like, I don't know. Y'all voted the man in. This is what y'all chose. Whoever voted for that man, Mr. Wig. This is what y'all wanted. The fact that everything that people have worked so hard for to make sure everybody had a happy, safe life in this country is now being burned down to the ground. It's just so insane to me. And it's like I see a lot of the women and then the Latinos, they're getting mad at black women because we won't do anything. And I'm like, bro, again, y'all should have showed up at them polls. Why are you mad because I don't feel like protesting? I'm sorry. I'm not. No. Black people have dealt with this before. My great grandma dealt with this before. May she rest in peace. And what's crazy is that Ruby Bridges is still alive. And I'm pretty sure Trump is older than her. Like, I need y'all to let that sink in. Like, this, they're undoing a lot of progress here. Like, all I want to do is just exist in this country and be able to afford the lifestyle that I want. I shouldn't have to become an entrepreneur just to go get some damn groceries. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Like, I don't mind having a 9 to 5. And it wouldn't hurt to have some extra money to get my nails done. Shit, my hair done too, because Lord knows I'm like maybe 8 months behind. But that's besides the point. The point is, I don't know. I just want to exist and be able to afford to exist, bro. Like, I want to be able to have children. I want to be able to get a house eventually. I shouldn't be having to worry about if my rights are going to be taken away. I shouldn't be worried about if I'm going to lose my job because I'm black. You feel me? Like, I shouldn't have to worry about things like that in 2020 fucking 5. Like, it's insane to me. And personally, I just worry for the kids because, you know, they're trying to get rid of the Department of Education, which I think is the dumbest thing on this planet. That's probably worse than them assuming that DEI means black. Like, I don't understand it. It's very confusing because you guys, he's not worried about the economy. He's not worried about that whatsoever. And the fact that the rich are getting tax cuts and we're not. When I tell you I get so disgusted with my gross pay when I look at my check, it's called gross for a reason, because you're disgusted at how much money you're not getting. After working 80 hours, sometimes 85, depending on if I can get overtime. It just baffles me because it's just like I shouldn't have to have 2 jobs, 3 jobs even. Should I had 3 jobs back in 2015? Don't know how I did it, but it was unnecessary to overwork myself. So it's like I just need y'all to understand that as a black woman, I'm scared, but I'm gonna pray to God and just hope that this madness subsides and that everything works out for the greater good for everyone. At the end of the day, yeah, bro, I don't know, but all I can really say is about the election. I was pissed. I cried, bro. And some of y'all may be judging me. It's okay. It's cool. I cried for everybody because I wanted everybody to be free. I wanted everybody to be comfortable with living in this bum ass country. But everybody's so focused on capitalism. Like, we're slowly but surely turning into a dictatorship ran country. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, because what does me having a sex change have to do with the price of eggs? I'm listening. What does my sex change have to do with eggs? Do you see how stupid that sounds? Like, it just amazes me every day that people can just be outright racist, and a lot of people have got cut off. I've cut off a bunch of people. I've deleted people off my Facebook. And if you see this, and I cut you off too, then you probably deserved it. Because I don't like cut. Well, let me not lie. I do love cutting people off, but you got to give me a legit reason to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do me wrong, then you get what you deserve. Like, I'm okay with being the villain in somebody's story. But it's just so funny how a lot of people are just like, so you're just going to cut me off for political views? No. You voted against morals. Like, you don't understand. Like, that abortion law that's been input, that's going to send a lot of women to prison. Like, some women can't help that they had a miscarriage, bro. That's... Granted, I've never had one, and I'll never understand a pain, like a heartache, that a mother has to go through after losing their child, bro. Like, I cannot imagine having a miscarriage. And it's like, people are blaming you for it. Like, to be a woman and not create life, knowing that you were made to do such and you can't do it, is insane. And the fact that a lot of women have died because they wait until the last minute to be like, okay, all right, we can do it. And then by the time y'all ready to do it and y'all are not scared to lose your quote unquote, lose your license, it's too late. So it's like, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. I mean, America is in shambles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going through the motions like everybody else, to be quite honest. But for all the women who are complaining about black women, to all the Latinos and Latinas complaining about black women, anybody complaining about black women, go kick rocks. Okay, that's the nicest thing I could really say. That is the nicest thing I could honestly say to you. Because we don't do anything but support everybody and their mama, cousin, auntie, brother, whoever. Black women, a majority of the time, are always on the good side when it comes to supporting human rights. Like, I'll give you a prime example. This one Latino guy, he went on a tangent about black women. And it was like, I can't remember verbatim what he was saying, but it's like, in my head, I'm like, you do realize black people are the reason civil rights exist, right? Your ass wouldn't be in America if it wasn't for the fights that black Americans had to fight. We're the reason you're here. Or did you forget? I mean, if I'm wrong, just say that in the comments. I may or may not answer, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, you can sit here and disrespect black women and black men because of what you're feeling, and you can't even give us facts on anything. Like, I just need y'all to understand that I'm affected by this stuff mentally, emotionally, and definitely physically, because I have high blood pressure now. It's that deep. I should not be 30 years old with high blood pressure. I shouldn't be. But then I did see someone say on TikTok, I wish I had saved it so I can actually put it in a link and find the article. But when you're under like large amounts of stress and your mental is like falling, it could do a lot on you physically. Like, that being stressed out can lead to so many health problems, and I'm trying to avoid having like a mini heart attack or something like that, because my shit's in the 140s. That's concerning, right? That's very concerning. So I'm trying to work on my stress levels. I'm trying to find things that will actually calm my mind. Like, besides reading the Bible, I try to meditate. I try to get up early and give myself some time to wake up and do what I need to do. But child, it'd be difficult because I want to stay in that bed. But I'm trying to find a lot of things to just keep me at bay emotionally and mentally, because there's literally too much going on in the world. Just pray that we can like overcome this. I would just hope that he gets impeached again, because it's like he has too many counts against him for what he's doing, and it's illegal to everything that he's doing, especially Muskrat. He needs to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, people lose their jobs for confidential information, for like working at the pharmacy or even doing slight things at any workplace. But he is over here touching people's stuff and looking at their information. What? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video with that. I didn't really have much to say besides just express my sentiments towards this little election. I'm gonna pray about it, y'all. I ain't gonna say too much, but thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for like just listening to me ramble, because Lord knows I will definitely do that. But again, thank you. I love y'all. Be safe and don't do anything I wouldn't do. You guys have a good night. I love y'all. Be safe. Bye.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Hey, yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat.